chasing my goals. I don't believe in failure, 'cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys.
What's up and welcome back to the channel. Today, Jubb and I have the lowrider in the garage because we are going to install some wheel lights from Adrenaline Off-Road on there. And I did get some LED lights instead of my blue LED bulbs or whatever they are in there from LED Auto headlights. So I'm going to be installing those as well on the truck. But I got the truck currently in monster truck form, all the way aired up so we can get the jack underneath of it and get jack stands on it. But when we're all done, this thing is going to have wheel lights on it. So, and then after that, Jubb has wheel lights on his too, which he went snowbogging a lot this winter and broke a couple. So we have to go and take the wheels off his truck and repair those as well. But yeah, we're gonna be getting dirty on this thing, and when we're done, it's gonna have wheel lights. And remember, guys, you can win this truck if you go to my Facebook page and grab a spot. But yeah, we'll install those. So, Jubb got all the rings mounted. They're all in there solid, looking good. They're not gonna go nowhere. There's like 4 mounting tabs on each one. That's how they look. So we're gonna do some wiring now and get this thing lit up. So on this thing, I actually did already run the box here. So now all we have to do is connect each wheel light to these. So that's where we're going right now. As you see, the lowrider's behind me, got the wheels back on it, and we have officially completed the wheel lights onto the lowrider. I think the box that we got to control it has something wrong with it because they won't power on. So we actually undid one of the cords to my wheel lights and ran them to Jubb's wheel lights, turned them on, and it lit up. So I'm thinking there might be something wrong with that box from manufacturer or something like that. It's just something that happened, so we ended up just putting it all back together. I still got to put those headlights in that I got. I'll show you guys how to do this, but right now Jubb is working on jacking his truck up because we have a couple wheel lights we have to fix on this as well. And he is going to change to his caliper paint. He's got some of this G2 purple color caliper paint. We did paint them before. They are purple now, but we just sprayed it with some spray paint, some high temp spray paint, and that's not lasting. So we got a couple brand new Adrenaline off-road wheel lights right here and some G2 caliper paint. We're going to get the wire wheel out. We're going to scuff his calipers up and get them painted. So we'll show you some before and afters when we get the wheels off of it so you guys can see the difference. And this stuff is 1,000 degree rated, and you just pretty much apply it with a paintbrush. So pretty simple, easy to do. And I think it looks a lot better because I actually think this G2 stuff is what's on the lowrider. We have the yellow on the lowrider, or the lime green. It's a yellow lime green mix, but we're gonna get painting this stuff as soon as we get done jacking this thing up. And take all the wheels off of it, get to work. We got the wheels off of it, and this is the purple, how they are. You can see they're kind of coming off here. Jubb's missing a ring here entirely because he goes snowbogging and ripped it off. See, they're just kind of coming off. I know this driver front one was really, really bad. And we're going to clean these rings up too, make them look nicer than what they are, clean them up. They're just dirty. And then this one is just, all the paint is coming off of it. So we're going to clean them all up and get them looking good again. Jubb finally got his calipers painted, and those things look amazing. He's got that purple, and I think this is 2 coats on it, and they look really, really, really good. So we're pretty impressed with this stuff, and it looks like when it dries, it's going to be really, really thick and probably durable. So You just paint it on with a little paintbrush, make it look good, and set up it from there. But yeah, those things look real good. Thanks to G2 Caliper paints for getting those to us, making them look good. We're having some issues with the rock lights, the wheel lights. I'm not sure if this is a new style compared to our old ones, and we're not sure if we need a new box to comprehend with those, or if our old box is not good enough for these ones or whatnot. So we need to figure out what's going on with that. It's been an extremely long day out in the garage today. The sun was out. It was windy today, but it wasn't a horrible day. Now it's just a little chilly, tad bit windy as well. But we ran into some issues with our wheel lights. So Jubb had a set of wheel lights on his truck last year, of course. And we didn't take them off this winter because we just didn't. I didn't think we needed to. Well, Jubb snowbogging, packing his truck full of snow and ice and everything like that, ended up breaking a couple. So he ended up ordering 2 replacement wheel lights to just replace the broken ones that he had. And they ended up not working. I'm not quite sure what the issue was on those, but the wheel lights he had before and the wheel lights he got, they were same company, of course. Adrenaline Off-Road. I think they're just a different style, and that was his issue. And then Mitchell at Adrenaline sent me wheel lights for the lowrider, and as you can see, Jubb was installing those on the truck as well. But I think the power box on the lowrider is bad. It's a power box, it's got a whole bunch of diodes and stuff in it and everything like that. And, just because it's new doesn't mean it works. And I think that's bad on the truck as well, because we actually undid one of my cords to one of my wheel lights and plugged it into Jubb's truck, and they worked. Well, the one did that we plugged in, but the others wouldn't work when they're plugged into the box that's on my truck. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. I emailed Mitchell, just waiting for him to get back to me. Hopefully we can figure that out. And then Jubb left, painted his calipers. They turned out great. That G2 caliper paint is freaking awesome. You just got a little brush, you brush it in, you clean your calipers off, and you brush it on. And you do 2 to 3 coats, and it's bright, and it looks like some durable stuff. So that stuff turned out really, really good. Jubb's in love with that stuff too. So thank you to G2 Caliper Paints for hooking us up for that. And then when Jubb left, London went in for a nap, and I come back out here to do some wiring on the S10, the couple things I needed to finish, and I got them finished. So a lot of people nowadays hook their reverse lights up to their trans brakes. So when they're on the trans brake, the reverse lights are on. And I've never done that. I had the truck ready to do that years ago when I first did the whole taillight harness. I did, but I never got around to doing it. Well, this year I did it. So with that input-output box from Holly, I ended up getting it done, and I'm going to show you guys that. So I'm going to set the camera down here real quick, and then I'll show you guys that. Turn the power on here. Turn truck power on. And so yeah, I got that finally wired up and everything like that. So truck's coming along. I did have to switched 2 wires around on my relay for my air compressor, as originally Jeremy and I set that up to be a positive trigger, how all my other relays were. And on the input-output box, you can only do negative triggers. So I had to switch a couple wires on that to get that to work. And I don't know if that works yet. Like I said, London's taking a nap. Well, she's sleeping right now. And the truck needs to be running to see if that turns on. So we have it set up in the computer that if the truck sees 600 RPMs or more, it turns on. So I think tomorrow I'm going to start the truck and hopefully the compressor turns on. I know when I was jumpering the compressor, it was turning on. So I know the compressor works. We just got to see if it works when the truck is running as well. So that's it for today. And thank you guys for watching. I got the brakes bled. This truck is pretty much ready to go now. I put the front clip on it, put some miles on it, see if I like the brakes. As of currently right now, I do not like the manual brakes. The brakes just are a different feel, and of course, you know, they're not power brakes. They're not going to feel like power brakes, but right now in my head, they just feel really, really funky. I don't know if I like them or not yet, but I guess I'll just have to drive around the block a few times and see if they start doing a little bit different, working better or worse, and we'll go from there after that. But yeah, that's it for this time. You know, I thank you guys for watching. If you guys have not bought any merch yet, go to the website down below in my description right here. Buy some t-shirts, some stickers, some prep. I got draggies for sale out there. Just buy some stuff from me, like all my other socials. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, peace. I don't wanna